Welcome to Flamp Flamp Sports. My name is Richard Harris, and let's talk sports. Welcome to Flamp Flamp Sports. My name is Richard Harris. Still coughing, but it's getting better. So, we had the fight this weekend. Canelo Alvarez, as you can hear the ambulance going by, beat the snot out of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And everybody's talking about Chavez Jr. shouldn't have been in the ring. All these things that are true and sad at the same time. Chavez Jr. had a run where he was really a talented fighter, but ran into Sergio Martinez, got humiliated, failed the drug test. We all know the story. Canelo has only one loss in his career, and that was the night where Floyd Mayweather treated Canelo's head like he was a piñata. And those are the words of Canelo's manager. Canelo makes the excuse that losing all that weight left him weak. Wasn't strong, wasn't sharp. They want no part of Mayweather again. And though we know now the announcement of September 16th is the date of the Canelo Triple G fight, I got a few things I want to say. First, I don't blame Canelo for waiting all this time to fight that fight. Because, yes, the goal in boxing is to win, to make as much money as you can, and also make a name for yourself. And if he was making money beating up Mexican fighters, beating up top 10, top 15 fighters, instead of fighting the best, sometimes that's just the way when you're working on certain things in case you do get that big fight to fight someone. Not everyone has the career of Oscar De La Hoya, who just basically said, I want to fight you, 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 and fight all these people. And have some amazing wins, have some sad losses. But the fact of the matter is, I feel bad for Canelo for a couple things, because he reminds me a little bit of Larry Holmes. And that Larry Holmes, heavyweight champion, was 48-0 before he lost his first fight to Michael Spinks that many people still debate. He had a championship reign where there was no one to fight. Ali was done. Frazier was done. Norton was done. Foreman was done. All of these fighters of that generation were done. And then the up-and-coming guys wasn't much. Fought Jerry Cooney, Jerry Coetzee. I mean, obviously Ernie Shavers was a good fighter, but, you know, just didn't have any defense, a lot of offense. Leon Spinks was done. And so Holmes really didn't have anyone to measure his career against. And didn't have any fighter to fight that was supposed to put him on the map. And then, of course, he fought Ali. Ali was way past his prime. They used to spar together. And if you even watch the movies, which I totally believe, Holmes was beating Ali so badly, he was trying to tell Ali to stay down. He was trying to spare him the whooping. Holmes fought Mike Tyson. And in the first round, Tyson dropped him. Second round, Holmes survived. Third round, Holmes was popping Tyson with that jab. That Holmes actually won the round. And fourth round, Mike said enough. Put Holmes on his butt. And then he's had fights after that against some older fighters. Nothing really to whet your appetite. Canelo's kind of had the same career. The only super fight he's had has been with Mayweather. All the other fights he has dominated. And it's not his fault that he has chosen not to put his name, his fame on the line until he felt he was ready to do so. And now here we go again. Mayweather and Pacquiao. Everybody's like, it's going to be the fight of the century. Pacquiao does too many things. Mayweather, the best defensive fighter ever. And it turned into being a disaster, where Pacquiao claimed an injury, and Mayweather just essentially just beat him like a pinata. And people spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to watch this fight. And now we got Triple G, who has been very beatable in his last few fights. Some people saying he's doing it to try to entice Canelo to fight him sooner than later. Well, you got to worry about that because now it's going to happen. Boxing is a very complex sport, more so than any other sport. To me, it's the hardest thing to do in sports because having somebody punch you in the face 12 rounds in the body, in the arms, in the legs, in the private areas, any which way they can hit you for 3 minutes at a time and you get 1 minute to rest. Not easy. This fight will be pretty quick. There's no way in the world this fight goes more than 6-7 rounds because of how they fight. Triple G comes at you. He don't care who you are, how strong you are. He's attacking. He's throwing punches from the moment the bell rings. And Canelo is the ultimate counterpuncher. He wants you to throw punches so you leave yourself open to counter. And as you can see by the damage he did to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.'s eyes, he was just peppering him every time Julio Cesar Chavez threw a punch. Golovkin likes to take credit with the ability that he has to take a punch. Well, he's going to take a lot of punches this fight. And that's why I don't think it's going to go very far. But we got some time, some months to talk about it. We are glad it's going to happen. I don't know if I want to order it because it's probably going to cost a fortune to order. But boxing world, be careful what you wish for. You got lucky when Anthony Johnson beat up Klitschko. Didn't get lucky with Mayweather and Pacquiao. You got lucky back in the day when Trinidad and De La Hoya fought. A lot of good fights happened back in the day. These days, these guys get discouraged real quickly. This is Triple G's one and only shot. Because Canelo's only 26. Canelo can lose this fight in a decision or a knockout, and people can say, oh, go back fight the Mexicans, you'll be okay. Because people will still want to see him fight, and of course you'll have a rematch. Triple G's 35. The clock's ticking. He needs that signature win, the signature match, to say to the people that he is truly one of the true champions of this generation. If I had to pick someone right now, I'd take Canelo. He looked really sharp the other day. But then again, he was fighting against a guy who was bigger and slower. And it was batting practice. Triple G, you've been taking punches from a lot of no-names and smiling and, pretending like you're not getting hurt. You're going to get hurt this fight. That's just one man's opinion, though. Right?